Are you ready for today's story? Let's go! My bedtime stories.
Read with me as we make the world more magical, one story at a time. The Great Thanksgiving Feast. Written by Sonica, Ellis. Illustrated by Nella J. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town called Bell Buckle, there lived a community of friendly people who were always kind and treated one another with respect and love. Everyone in the town looked forward to the fourth Thursday in November because it was on this day that they all gathered in the town square for the Great Thanksgiving Feast. All the townspeople brought something from their homes or gardens to make it a feast to remember. The smell of roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie filled the air. All the children in town were excited to eat, play, and have fun together. All but little Oliver Thomas. "I won't be going to the big feast this year," he said. "Why not?" asked his best friend Benjamin. "My papa hurt his leg," Oliver explained. "He won't be able to climb the big hill. The doctor told Papa to rest," said Oliver. "And I would feel bad going without him." "I didn't know your papa was hurt," said Benjamin. "I'm sorry you're going to miss the feast. I'll stop by with a plate for you and your dad," he promised. The day before the big feast, Benjamin's mom found out that Mr. Thomas wouldn't be able to make it. She called her neighbor, who called another neighbor, who called another neighbor, and so on. Soon, everyone in town knew about Mr. Thomas' injured leg, and together, they came up with a plan. Early the next morning, Mr. Thomas heard a commotion outside his door. He went to see what was happening, only to see that the entire town was outside his door. "What a pleasant surprise," said Mr. Thomas. "We heard you weren't feeling well," someone replied, "and so we wanted to bring the big feast to you instead." "This is wonderful! Thank you all so much," Mr. Thomas exclaimed. Instead of setting up tables in the town square, everyone in the community had stopped by Mr. Thomas' house and brought with them all the delicious food they had made. The children played and the adults chatted while they waited for the food to be ready. But when it was time to eat, they realized they had forgotten to bring plates. "Don't worry," said Mr. Thomas. "You all have done so much. The least I can do is provide the Thanksgiving plates." Everyone filled their plates with food and each person took a turn to share what they were thankful for. They were all grateful for their loving community. Everyone in town was happy that they had come together to share this wonderful feast with Mr. Thomas. From that day on, Oliver realized that being there for someone in need was just as important as having fun with friends. The entire town learned that even a small act of kindness could make a big difference in someone's life. The end. Thank you so much for staying and reading with me until the end. Please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and share it with your friends so we can all read along together. See you on our next one. Bye!